And now, you get a short history of the pub. Back in the good old days, when the term in sink was where your dirty dishes went, men could go to this wonderful place called the pub. The pub had a big roaring coal fire, and you could buy this stuff called alcohol and play cards. Then they allowed women into pubs, but they had a drink and a chat in another room, away from the men. Though as compensation, they usually had a woman with big Bristols serving behind the bar. Then they started serving food, but it was brought to you by the woman behind the bar with big Bristols. And you could still buy alcohol and smoke and play cards. Then they put up the price of a pint of beer to £1 a pint, would you, Adam and Eve? Then they put up TVs on every wall of the pub, but they showed lots of sport. But then women wanted to watch Coronation Street, and then they allowed children in pubs, and they removed all the women with big Bristols from behind the bar when some argo invented sexism. Then the beer got more expensive, and the smell of cooking oil tainted the taste of the beer, and all the kids running around and babies screaming made the pastime of frequenting pubs less desirable. But at least you could still have a smoke and a proper pint, or many. Then they banned smoking in pubs. Did they ban the sale of cigarettes? No, but at least you could still get a relatively cheap pint. Then the prices of alcohol skyrocketed, and the person serving behind the bar was a man with big Bristols. And he was offended because you wanted the soup of the day that was written on the blackboard, and he barred you from that pub because you were a far-right racist, and you opened the door for a woman and she screamed. Then you found another pub, and you couldn't smoke or drink or talk, in case any Gen Z morons happened to be in the pub ordering a dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, coffee-free cappuccino with extra jalapenos chili, and was offended just in case you said something offensive, and contacted the thought police because you thought the cover-up of the grooming gangs to help relieve tensions under the 1968 Race Relations Act was an outrage. I've been Sweeney Pat on Shut It Slag News. Tirrah. You slag! You slag!